I feed my blue collar worker husband lunches every day for $10 a day or less. This whole pie costs $10 and will last 2 lunches. So this is actually a very cost-effective lunch for him. That's what it looks like. He will love it. I'm just making my husband's lunch for the next few days. He's having a sort of quiche, kind of an adaptation of a bacon and egg pie, but with more stuff put inside. I'll show you what I put in mine. I'm just frying some bacon with some onion at the moment, and I'm about to add up a whole bunch of chopped up rainbow silver beet. Now this is my homemade flaky puff pastry that I've just had chilling in the fridge for the last couple of hours. I'm going to roll it out. I've actually got a recipe for this. I'll pin it so you can find it if you're interested, because it is so easy and so delicious. And I would like to make the claim that once you start making this, you will not bother buying store-bought flaky puff pastry again. When I first started doing cooking videos on TikTok, which wasn't that long ago, I hid this the first few times because I was embarrassed, because it's a well-loved baking dish. Now I don't care, you can see it. This will be an open-topped pie. I'm just going to do a layer of cheese on top. Right, so that's how much pastry you end up with. Enough for a really decent sized pie base. Now, I don't prick the base or anything. I literally just leave it like that. And into that, I'm going to add the chopped up bacon and spinach and onion. And what other veggies you like. You can put anything in this, really. When I do my bacon and egg pie, it's actually got a secret ingredient. Not so secret, I call it a secret ingredient, but I posted it on here, and a few other Kiwi families do it the same. We add a tin of spaghetti to the base of our bacon and egg pie, and we love it. Game changer. If you haven't tried it, try it. Right, eggs. Look at all these eggs. We've got 7 chooks, and they lay perfect eggs every single day. So we do eat a lot of eggs in this house, which is great because my husband loves eggs. And one thing we do, or I do, is I try and make him a lunch every day. So are we sort of a traditional household? I guess we kind of are. We are and we aren't. Like, we don't have set like boy job, girl jobs, although there are some jobs I refuse to do. But part of it is me being a stay-at-home mum, and Jay's the main breadwinner. I like to make him a lunch, and it's a huge cost saving for us as well. So if he was buying his lunch, I would say easily he could spend 20, 30, 40. If he was buying sushi, $50 a day on lunches. Whereas when I'm cooking it myself, I think it works out to about $10 a day is what I spend when I'm making him lunches. So I do a lot of things like bacon and egg pies, quiches. Quite often I'll do overnight oats. I know that sounds strange, but he actually quite likes just having overnight oats a couple of times a week for breakfast. So that's a really cost-saving one when we do that. Right, I don't know how many eggs this is, 10, 12. All right, so I'm just going to pour the egg mixture over the bacon, onion, and silver beet. Got that ratio right. Then I'm going to, I was trying to put it on an angle so you could see it better, but it's not working. I'm going to top it with some tomatoes. We're just trying to use up as much produce as possible. So tomatoes on top. So for us, this is a very cost-effective lunch. The pastry I worked out last time is about $2. The eggs we haven't paid for, the veggies we haven't paid for. It's really just the cheese. So probably a couple of cups worth of cheese, and I'm just using the cheapest home brand cheese that I get from Woolworths, which is $11 a block. Oh, and the bacon. We have paid for this bacon, so there is a cost there. But obviously 2 days worth of lunches, big cost saving as opposed to if he was buying it. And also it's a healthier option. and it's made with love. Right, into the oven it goes. Now this time I'll actually time how long it takes, because I don't time things. I cook everything on 180 degrees fan bake, and I just eyeball it and I look to see when it's ready. The great thing about a glass bottom dish, you can lift it up to see if the base is brown and crispy, but I'll time it this time, so if you don't have a glass bottom dish, you'll know how long to cook it for. Right, 50 minutes in the oven at 180 fan bake. Whew, she's hot. Let's check out this base. Perfect. So that is the right amount of time for me in my oven. I haven't got a particularly good oven. It's just a Palmco 600mm wide one. So that is my husband's quiche pie lunch for the next 2 days.